where the pine trees sway. There's a new kind of catch that's here to stay. Invasive green crabs, they've come to invade, but we'll turn the tables and make them pay.
Well, this is the last video I'm going to make until I get to Iceland. I'm traveling to Iceland this weekend. Going to be there for a week, do a little bit of sightseeing, and I'm also going to do a little bit of business, I think. So I've been corresponding with a researcher there who's been dealing with an invasive crab. Guess what? It's not green crab, it's rock crab. So in Iceland, green crabs are essentially a native species, but rock crabs are really problematic, and their fishermen aren't quite sure how to catch them, what to do with them, how to process, that sort of thing. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to meet up and she'll introduce me to some fishermen, and we'll be able to maybe talk about strategy. You know, what I am trying to do with green crabs here in Maine, what they're trying to do with rock crabs in Iceland. I think they'll have a lot better time trying to sell rock crabs than I have selling green crab. But I guess my point is, when you have an invasive species, it creates these dynamics, these challenges, whether it's in the culture, whether it's in the economy, whether it's in the environment. And these are issues that you have to work through. So I'm hoping that I'll get to learn a little bit about what they're doing there, and maybe share a little bit what I'm doing here, and you know, maybe we all learn something. I don't know. Short of that, I am looking forward to trying harkarl, which is the kind of famous fermented Greenland shark that's very popular in Iceland, and some other things. I also thought it was interesting, this is not related to Iceland, by the way. I put a post on Instagram because I just realized yesterday that both the Maine House and Senate voted on the green crab only wholesale bill. And I think that the next step at this point is that it would go before the legislature to be voted on. So that bill might actually pass, or act, I guess is the correct term, but it might actually pass. You know, it creates some opportunity for people who might like to try their hand at wholesaling a specific seafood, green crab only. You can't wholesale anything else without license. But that said, for $50, I think it's more doable than buying, you know, a regular seafood dealer's license here in Maine. It's several $100s. I think it's too expensive, and other people that I had spoken with felt it was just, you know, for green crabs, you know,